Hello and welcome to the Overly Animated Podcast, where we take animation seriously. We provide fan-oriented and analytic discussions on a variety of animated shows, movies, and anime, currently featuring Steven Universe, Miraculous Ladybug, Mini Powerpuff Girls, and Starburst: The Force of Evil. I'm Dylan Hysen, and today I'm joined by Delaney Stovall.
Hello.
And Sam Quattro.
Hi.
Hi. Today, Sam, Delaney, and I will be discussing Too Short to Ride, the July 20th episode of Steven Universe. We're covering every episode here of Steven Universe during Summer of Steven/Steven's Summer Adventures. This is the third day. We are in day 3. Are we still all going strong here on this marathon?
Steven you know what? Event? Steven's Summer of Adventure sounds like a Six Flags theme park.
Yeah, it does. That's probably because there is like a Six Flags Summer Adventure.
No, there's like Island of Adventures, and that's like Universal Studios.
True.
Anyway,
that's where the Wizarding World is.
Anyway, the fandom seems to be calling it Summer of Steven more so. Although Cartoon Network moved on.
Yeah, because we're better than
we're better.
I'm all about rejecting Cartoon Network's dumb names for things, although both of the names are dumb. But so let's talk about Too Short to Ride. Check out overlyanimated.com or search for the Overly Animated Podcast on iTunes or your favorite podcatcher. Check out our podcast from the past 2 nights. Good stuff. And let's get into Too Short to Ride. By the way, no spoilers for anything that hasn't aired yet, etc., etc. Delaney, what are your thoughts on Too Short to Ride?
Well, this episode is, a Peridot focus, and who does Delaney love? Peridot. And we got the callback to the alien boxers. This is just so good, so just great. I was kind of shocked that Peridot has abilities. I wasn't expecting them to go that route. I just thought it was gonna be like a feel-good Peridot episode, but no. But it was cute. We go to Funland. We've talked about it before, and we've been there before too, I think.
We've been to the Funland arcade. I was not aware that their world's Funland was more than the arcade, but now we know.
I thought we knew that.
I knew it was.
It's possible we knew that or was told that. I don't think we've seen it to the scale, at least. Yeah.
Well, no, I don't think we've seen it.
Typical boardwalks in our world have
Well, okay. Let me, as someone who goes to Funland every year, the real Funland in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. This is much more similar to the real Funland than what I imagine. The Funland in Rehoboth is this. It's like a mini amusement park, on the boardwalk. It's pretty cool. Yes, there's roller coaster. There's all these carnival games. They have the ring toss game, and they have that's all very accurate to Funland. So it's cool.
It's supposed to be it's supposed to be like a Coney Island thing, right? I'm assuming that's what they're copying. They're copying the real one, but then what the real one is copying is Coney Island. I would assume.
It's the Beach City one seems more spread out. The Rehoboth one is condensed. It's still big, but it's not Coney Island's bigger,
Right.
Yeah, but
I grew up going to Wildwood, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, but yeah, so there's our my expertise for this Funland. Anyway, so you're very positive.
Dylan's been there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it, and it was nice to have Amethyst because we don't really get a lot of Amethyst, and I don't know, it was cute. I enjoyed it. I laughed. Favorite line was, "I didn't save Earth for this," and I cracked up. So good, just solid stuff.
It was good. Sam, what are your thoughts on Too Short to Ride?
I liked it. I thought it was very cute. I like hanging out with Amethyst. I want to hang out with Amethyst IRL,
right?
But she's not real, so I can't do that.
What? She's not real? Since when? Okay.
I don't know. Since whenever. Yeah. I don't know. I thought it was nice. It was a nice little episode, and I appreciate the Shorty Squad.
Yep.
I don't remember if that's what they call it, but Twitter. Yeah, I'm afraid of Peridot being on social media. I don't think that's a very good idea, but because she might I don't know how secret the crystal gems are. I mean,
I don't think they try and keep it a secret though, so I feel it's fine.
What if the FBI are just going to be knocking down their door now because Peridot has a Twitter?
This is not the first time we should be worrying about this. This is a thing, whatever.
They don't care.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
They take one look at Garnet and they're like, out, bye, we're gonna leave because
even more risk because Peridot has social media.
Yeah. Okay, that's true. Putting Peridot on social media is potentially dangerous. Yeah, you're right. It's like the residents of Beach City are accustomed to the weird aliens, but now everyone's gonna know about them. So what's that gonna be like? I don't think that's going to be important things. Yeah. Also, no one's going to follow her, and people are going to think it's a joke account. Yeah,
Peridot was literally tweeting Claude, so I really don't think she's going to be tweeting anything of the utmost importance. She literally Googled, "Am I having fun?" I'm not worried about Peridot, even though that part made me cry a little bit. But
I had the website for the. I had the image for that for her tweet, like the still shot, but now the website's down. But her profile was basically something like resident of Beach City in quotation marks city.
Yeah, she was like Shandon Beach City, leader of the Crystal Gems.
Yeah, leader of the Crystal Gems. Yeah, so yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, Peridot tweeting is like the best thing. Like I said that last podcast, that's like my favorite thing. Just this whole episode, this is part 3 of the Hillary Lauren Peridot saga, and like all 3 have been really good. So I don't like this is just another good continuation. They put in a lot of great jokes. I love the world building with just the world building in Beach City, and then we have like this one great sequence where we learn something about Homeworld. I love stuff like this. Like this was one of my favorite parts of Back to the Barn, which is one of my favorite episodes ever. And just like inserting random Homeworld mythology into normal conversations, I love it so much. And we did a lot of great characterization for Peridot. It's great. And also we had some great Amidot and some great Lapidots. Like what more could you want?
Lapidot. Whoa.
Oh, so you missed the Peridot sees the ad for find cute roommates in your area, and Peridot says, "I'm all set, thanks."
No, okay, I did not.
Cute roommates, I'm all set, thanks.
It was Lapidot. It was there.
I didn't read it that way, but okay.
I don't even ship that, and I read it that way. Like, come on.
Oh my god, dude, calm down.
No, this is what Tumblr's doing right now. This is just an accurate representation.
You're just so hype right now.
I know. I was pretty hyped by Peridot calling Lapis cute. Maybe I do ship it. I don't know.
Dylan, we know you ship it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway,
Dylan just loves Lapis so much that it doesn't matter what
anything
it's about.
with Lapis is fine. Yeah, that's great. I got an ask. Please put in your podcast, Peridot is literally a metal bender. Okay.
I was thinking that.
True or false?
I was going to bring it up when the time came.
Literally what she is. True facts.
Yeah, she's a metal bender. Duh.
She's
moving on.
Oh.
Lapis is a waterbender. Katoff confirmed.
Katoff
Yes.
confirmed.
Literally, no one has uttered Katoff like on a public setting in 10 years, and now you have reemerged to that crack ship. So thank you, Sam, for that.
I was just
we
thinking
have
about it the
Metalbender
other
and Katoff at the same time.
Did you just say
so
you were
good.
just thinking about Katoff? No, go away.
Yeah.
No. No one's ever said. Why? No.
It's so good.
I don't know.
Hey, okay, Dylan, we talked about that one episode and how it was like what is the name of that episode?
The Runaway.
Yeah, the
or
Runaway.
The Chase.
No, not the Runaway.
The Chase.
The Chase.
Yes.
We talked. Yeah, no, Katoff is real.
This isn't an Avatar podcast.
But my point is,
I was talking about we talked about when it was Lapis and Peridot. There was like it's literally the Chase. That's what that episode.
Okay.
So
I see the similarities, sure, in the early season.
Katoff
It's real.
confirmed.
Would Toph be able to metal bend a tablet like an iPad?
She would need.
Well, we know. Well, it depends on the metals in it because we talked about it has to be pure.
Right. So I'm not. We need.
So it maybe a really crappy knockoff iPad.
I don't know. Yeah. So
fake parts in it or something.
We'll check up on that. But yeah,
somebody has to invent the TV first.
Yeah, we don't have TVs yet. Anyway, so we just reverted back to From the Spirit World for a second.
We also reverted back to Velcro. Can we talk about that for a minute? Like
what
Velcro.
do you think of the Velcro accessory of Peridot?
She took out of his shoes.
Crafty.
So good.
Yeah, Sam.
I thought it was really crafty.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I would do that.
You would do that? You would attach a tablet Velcro to your arm?
Yep.
Steven needs to introduce Peridot to Pinterest. That's what he needs to do. That's what Peridot needs to be on.
When did Britt get here? But yeah, I think that I
had to give him the shout out.
You have to give the shout out. Peridot would like Pinterest, but really what Peridot needs is Tumblr, obviously.
Well, haven't you heard that Tumblr's going down?
Tumblr's not going down anyway.
Is this the official Peridot? How do you know this is the official Peridot?
Because our sugar is following it.
Peridot 5xg on Twitter. Hello Twitter, my first tweet. I didn't tweet that. Where are the 140 people? Which was a great joke from the episode.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I don't think that wasn't there a Beach City in quotes in her profile in
our sugar is following this.
Okay, so this is the real it says who is Lauren Zook, so I assume that Lauren made the Twitter. It's pretty great. Also Peridot Sam linked me to this. Peridot quote unquote took over the Cartoon Network Twitter account earlier. You can check that out. She like unintentional selfie. Oops, I have transmitted accidental photo of myself. Yeah, it was. I mean, I don't know if this was official. The Cartoon Network Twitter account # campaigning hearts # Percy and XPR. So they knew what they were doing, and they used Peridot phrases. I'm kidding you, stuff like that. It was pretty good. Yeah, I mean, there's just like a bunch of memorable, great jokes in this one. So I thought this was very good. I mean, this is the second really good episode in a row, and it's I mean, Peridot, like, what more can we say? Like, it's the same, it's status quo. Peridot's great. Peridot steals the show. Like,
Peridot's perfect.
We finally get an Amethyst episode, and Amethyst is really good in this episode, but like, we haven't even talked about Amethyst really yet because it's Peridot, you know. So Peridot just overshadows everything. I did appreciate having Amethyst again, and Amethyst Shorty Squad was very good. And I liked that caught on.
# Shorty Squad.
# Shorty Squad, yeah.
I'm a part of that.
Same. Also, I really felt the whole not tall enough to ride. Like, my life.
Are you currently not tall enough to ride?
I am currently tall enough. When I was in like the Holiday World, which is the equivalent to whatever boardwalk stuff you go to, which is an actual amusement park. There was a time I couldn't ride the roller coasters, and it's very upsetting. So I feel Peridot.
Okay. Let's get into all this stuff here. The tablet stuff at the beginning is so good. I think Peridot tweeting, getting a Twitter is my favorite thing. I mean, it's like, if there's one character in the world, in all of media history that I would want to have a Twitter, I think it would be Peridot.
Yes.
I think that's probably true. I'm trying to think of
it's so great.
But so there's a danger with doing too much real world gags with Peridot. We were doing a lot of this type of stuff. And to a certain extent, they're not giving us like everything they could. Like, we didn't have Peridot on Tumblr. Like, we didn't have like her just going to various sites online. They're restricting themselves a little bit. It's possible that if they keep doing too much of this, it's going to get a little bit old. Like, we're blending too much with our world. But like, it's too perfect. Like, it's just really good. You have to give Peridot a Twitter. It's a good idea for it to have a tablet. Once we start getting into internet stuff, though, I feel like we're opening the floodgates a little bit. Steven Universe with the internet. I don't know about that. Has Steven been on the internet in the show before? I don't know.
Probably.
Maybe. We'll have to fact check that. But yeah,
I mean, he has to order these like food themed carrying bags somewhere.
He ordered the cheeseburger backpack online, I think. Yeah.
The hot dog, the whole bag. You mean
the hot dog? Well. Cheeseburger backpack was a thing, yeah, and then
was
that not the thing he ordered though? Okay.
I don't know. Not for like the little like short with lion and stuff.
There's like a short too. Yeah, I don't. Whatever.
Okay.
So in the beginning, the tablet, it's a rectangle. Dad bought it, didn't need it. He said something about the oversaturation of media is a plague to one's mind. Was that something Greg would say? I don't know about that.
No.
I don't know.
It's not like.
He'd probably say like, "Yeah, I got a tablet, but I was thinking the oversaturation of media is."
Yeah. I like the way that
Greg does that.
The Greg's cadence. Yeah, I like that. Greg having money is now opening the floodgates to us just getting something new every episode. Like, now we can just kind of do anything.
Yeah,
Greg has money.
We can just have weird stuff going on. Like, there are no more limits.
Yeah. This episode is proof that Greg did not spend all of his money last episode. Let's make that clear.
Yeah, he's gonna shell out however many hundreds for a tablet.
Yeah, and he's been pretty frugal. We'll see another purchase later in the week. We know from the previews. So this is going to be a recurring thing, it seems like.
I'm about this. This is pretty good.
Yeah. One of the best parts of the episode is Steven putting the ribbon from the tablet in Peridot's hair.
Aww.
Yeah. It was
so good.
Cute. And,
we used to do that when we were kids. Like me and my sister.
Okay. I don't know if that was implicit, but yeah. I think
that's not you guys.
Oh, not me? Okay.
I don't know.
Not me.
Yeah, Peridot's like my finger screens. Steven's like, you have access to the World Wide Web. I had the ability to search and retrieve data across multiple star systems. Pretty good.
The universe internet.
Why can't the gems? Internet. Why couldn't the gems? Whatever Peridot's referring to, access Earth internet. I feel like they'd be able to if they wanted. I guess they just don't care. But yeah.
Probably they don't care.
I feel like we have. I feel like that's a good fanfic thing. But Anyway, so yeah, but check out this. It's TubeTube, and Steve and Joe's our cat video. I was saying, why was this documented? Literally me. Good job, good job, Peridot.
So good.
I'm about that. I'm about that. And you can send anything out as long as it's under 140 characters. So many people. Yeah, exactly.
It's just like the little stuff they do with Peridot, like when she crawls and she's like as close to Steven as possible on her knees, like looking at him in the tablet. Like, I just am so overwhelmed by how, like, one, how much I am Peridot, and then just how adorable Peridot is. Like, I love her so much. Like, it's just the things like that. I adore you, Peridot. You're just the best.
Yeah, we have some. It reminds me, we have some really subtle Peridot characterization later. Need to remember.
Oh yeah.
But so make Peridot an account. Attach to my body. Behold my innovation. Yeah. And then Peridot's sound effects, ching ching cha, ching ching, something like that.
I love that.
She turned into. I guess she's been watching like TV shows with Steven again. Like she had to have her like miraculous ladybug, like Voltron transformation with her tablet.
Okay,
she's watching anime.
Let's play what would Peridot ship in the other shows that we cover on the podcast. Okay. What would Peridot ship in Miraculous Ladybug?
She would ship Lady Nor. We know that. Like, we know.
Yeah, she'd ship them both as superheroes because she always ships the most powerful ones, right? So that's spoilers.
Yes.
Who would she ship in Star? She'd ship Star, and actually she'd ship Star and Tom. Actually, that's depressing. But
yeah, she would. Isn't that really upsetting?
Yeah. What would she ship in? I mean, what else we got? In Powerpuff Girls. Powerpuff Girls. What would you?
There's nothing to ship in Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah, but Peridot only knows how to ship, though. That's the only thing she knows.
Dylan, okay,
I guess she'd ship the professor and
and like the spider lady. Yeah, she'd be in.
Your ship.
Yeah. Okay, we can stop doing that. Anyway, add that to the Peridot sound effect board, and it's like the third one now. On arm, you look like a square. It's a rectangle. Okay. Amethyst. You look like a square is pretty good. So we'll point out as we go when we're feeling the Amazot the most in this episode. Okay?
We're just supposed to like make a noise and just go Amazot.
Yeah, I need an Amazot alarm from you two. Okay, that's
oh my god.
They want to hang out with Peridot. Oh yeah, that's a friend thing to do. It's pretty great. And Peridot
says me to
yeah, exactly.
myself. Like, you can't stay in your room. You gotta hang out. That's a friend thing to do.
Where are we hanging out, friend? She's so awkward.
Yeah. Funland, roller coaster, Peridot. Let's follow this logic. So good. I love Peridot saying logic. The Mr. Smiley pushing Peridot's hair down. Hair in quotes. I was not convinced that was hair, but now I can.
No, it is hair, I guess.
I guess.
I get holograms with masks.
Nothing's really
holograms.
Yeah, exactly. This height is indicative of my rarity and importance, says Peridot.
She's so cute.
Literally the typical short
small
person.
Ball of rage.
Like,
me.
Yeah, exactly.
Me.
Yeah, Mr. Smiley's great in this. We'll talk about more Mr. Smiley. Can't shapeshift. I can just look up what a roller coaster feels like. Me, okay. Yeah, House of Mirrors. Peridot Googles, "Am I having fun?" Oh my god, it's so good.
It hurt. Okay, one, it was like really funny, and then also like hurt my soul a little bit. I was just like, no.
So it was very. Yeah, it's so good. Look at this being. Its large head its large head is swollen with thoughts. Its compassionate eyes. She says about the alien plush. It understands. Yeah.
That was okay. I think that's like hands down the best part of the entire episode. Is just her talking about the stupid stuffed alien. Like, Peridot is so pure.
It was good.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah, and it's we get these weird Mr. Smiley. This is the biggest Mr. Smiley episode since the workplace safety episode. I think so. Yeah, Mr. Smiley. I haven't seen a bed in 6 days. Yeah, okay, Mr. Smiley. He's working all the rides in real Funland and in all of Rehoboth during the summer. Eastern European like college students come over to work for the summer, and they're the ones that work all of these attractions. So that's the comparison to the
just Dylan's
expertise.
It's like it's consistent every year. Anyway, ring toss. Yeah, I didn't save Earth for this. She says, yeah, after failing the ring toss.
My favorite line.
Probably the best reaction to a ring toss in media, I would say. It's really good.
I didn't save the earth for this.
Yeah. So Amethyst look over there. Onion's trying to light the roller coaster on fire, and then
he was.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm not falling for that one again. Yeah.
Well, the best part is that, even if he wasn't actually doing it, it would have been Onion would try and set the roller coaster on fire, and then it's I'm not even shocked that either of those outcomes is possible. He did, in fact, try to set it on fire.
Yeah.
It's typical Onion.
Yeah.
Why can't Onion just have fun?
I think that is fun for Onion. Let's keep Onion in the background this.
They almost look like cotton candy.
I think he did just set cotton candy. He got cotton candy and he set it on fire. I think that's what.
Why must he spoil other people?
I guess so.
Spoil their good time for mayhem.
Yeah. Anyway, Peridot's the Amethyst we're lying, and Peridot's trying to go along with that. I also do not steal Steven's clothes, even when he's not looking. Yeah, pretty good.
Peridot,
what are you stealing, Peridot? Are you wearing his shirts?
You do
why?
know that Peridot tries on random clothes like the boxers, right? So
it's so great.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
I was just thinking earlier today. So the gems, their clothes, they're kind of they're on their body and they can't take them off. Correct?
Yes, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know because I was just
their form.
For some reason, I was just looking at Rose's dress. I was like, I don't think she can take that off. Anyway,
yeah. So we have to have a larger scale investigation into gem clothing, but yeah, because when Peridot puts on
can we get a Peridot dress up game? Can we get that?
That was that was the most Delaney thing I've ever heard in my life. I think so.
I don't like that. I don't like dress up games.
It's rejected by Sam. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
I like certain dress-up games.
Find cute roommates in your area. I'm all set, thanks. It's the most Labrador. I mean, come on. Shape-shifting, besides being an insult to your intended form, I can't do it at all. So this is my subtle Peridot characterization moment. It's really great. Peridot's why is shape-shifting bad? Because besides being an insult to your intended form, Amethyst is okay, what's the real reason? I can't do it at all. I think this is the most Amidot.
Good.
I think this is the buzz. This is the biggest Amidot.
Yeah, no, I was about to.
The Amethyst recognizes that Peridot's upholding to homeworld society values stuff is all bullcrap now. That's so good. Amethyst knows Peridot really well. It's true love. She knows her so well. Right, that's the I'm writing the post for you, Tumblr, Amadot tag, and it's and I thought that was really good, and I love that we're at a point now where Peridot is still likely to say things that she defaults to the homeworld values statements. However, it's not necessarily what she actually feels, and it's more just her defense mechanism, and I think that's really interesting and really realistic given her arc. So I thought this scene was really well done. These 5 seconds.
Version 2.
Yeah, cool. Noogie on Amethyst Noogieing Peridot, I think, right?
Ew.
Yeah.
It's pretty great.
You just ew with the word noogie.
Yeah.
I think we've established that Sam doesn't like that word before.
I don't know if that's true.
Sam doesn't like a lot of words.
Teach her to shapeshift.
Ew.
Cat.
Dylan, you're such a jerk.
Teach her to shapeshift. Cat fingers. Cat
okay,
fingers.
I cannot believe of all the callbacks you were gonna do that we were gonna do cat fingers. And I was just unprepared for it, and I was just not okay with it. I was
I recently yelled at Justin about cat fingers, so I was not pleased.
I know. I remember that. I was there when you yelled at him about it.
Probably
I was
very excited, yeah.
Justin's screaming somewhere, and I'm mad about it. I was I can't believe they brought that back.
Yeah, Peridot tweeting, clod. Amethyst ball hitting her. Activate manually. They stretch her out, Ow. And then Peridot, Shelby Rabar, ow, during the entire thing. It was really great.
So good.
Shelby Rabar, as usual, is stealing these episodes, but that's per usual.
The delivery is just so good.
Yeah. My lack of skill is an objective fact, says Peridot. She's an Era 2 Peridot. Resources are dwindling on Homeworld. They don't make Peridots like they did before. They give tech to them because they can't give them powers now. World building. Resources are dwindling on Homeworld. This is probably why they are colonizing other planets.
Yeah. Well, this feeds right into the Conqueror race. This is all about this is what they do. You consume a planet and move on because it's for the resources because of the home planet or whatever isn't providing. So we could have this is something that could have been inferred, but it's good to have this like canon, especially this also explains more why we kind of have clusters and that kind of stuff, like why we're doing these experiments is because they have to figure out new ways to make gems, and maybe moving forward we'll encounter more not quite right gems or maybe weird combinations of things because they're having to make do with limited resources.
Yeah.
Isn't immortality enough?
Nope.
Why can't we just live with being immortal? I mean, I was thinking about this a little bit the other day. Just sort of how, if everybody was immortal, we couldn't procreate because we would just overpopulate so quickly.
Correct.
So why must we do this? Gems.
Right. So that is a good question. Why do they need to make more gems? So I think that the first thought would be that this is a diamond decree. Like, I think that the diamonds are the ones that think. So why are the diamonds want to make more gems? It's an interesting question.
Well, I would assume it has more to do with this empire building, like conquer or race thing. Unless maybe we'll find maybe there's something that can kill gems that we don't know about. Maybe there's some sort of
they're dwindling,
illness or something.
Yeah.
Something and we talked about these. I mean, Peridot kind of suggested this idea of being a flawed gem, and she's made comments to Amethyst in the past about it that potentially maybe there's something like it's not just about cracking the gem. Like there's a gem could go crazy or something. Like, and by crazy I mean just like a deterioration to the point. Yeah, corrupted, like corrupted data kind of stuff. Like just goes off what the gem is supposed to do.
So the big question here is like, why are the diamonds colonizing other planets? Is it purely, as potentially this episode might suggest, just to extract resources because they are out, or do they have a motivation to conquer all of the universe? I believe that the show so far would provide more evidence to just the fact that they need more resources, given this episode and the moon episode.
Well, and I would say about what they said about Earth.
And what they've said about Earth. I don't think that there's a lot of evidence right now to the fact that the diamonds just want to take over the universe. So I think that it's possible. That's certainly possible, though. We know very little. So I think that's really interesting because now, it's like they're running out of resources. That means that they inherently need to make more gems. Why do they need to make more gems? That's kind of an open question. Or are they not self-sustaining? Do they just need resources for themselves? There's a lot of questions here, I think. One thing that this does do, I think, is it says that the older a gem is, the more likely they are to be more powerful. So that's like a new added bit of mythology. It's like the diamonds being the oldest gems are going to be the most powerful ones, and subsequently each gem would be less powerful because they have less resources to build off of, potentially suggesting that type of thing. Also maybe explains the type of thing why amethyst isn't as powerful as previous quartzes and stuff like that. I think we can get into a lot of that type of stuff. So I really liked how they incorporated this into the episode, like I was talking about before. Amethyst's speech to Peridot, we like you not because of who you could be. Hashtag Amadot buzzer, bing ding ding.
Hashtag
Amadot. It was pretty great. Don't need it. Throws the tablet. Peridot suspends the tablet in midair. And Steven's listing all the things that Peridot could do now. You could remove staples without a staple remover.
That's so good.
You're a metal bender.
I really enjoyed the really awkward movements Peridot's making in the background.
Yeah, just sort of cranking it back.
So good.
You could, Steven said, you could open doors without having to touch them and wash your hands. That would be my reaction. That'd be my number one priority. Thank you, Steven. That was so good. And they land all the rings. It's fair and triangle, says Mr. Smiley, because your head looks like a triangle.
I think that's still cheating.
He didn't know. He didn't know that.
No, I think that's still cheating.
What is?
That would Peridot using her powers to win.
Well, I agree, but Mr. Smiley was asleep, so.
Well, it's
still cheating whether he sees you or not.
Oh, you're saying that this is giving a bad moral to the children.
Yes, don't cheat at carnival games.
But we've established carnival games are all cheats anyway. They're all rigged.
Mr. Smiley said, "Oh, I thought this was rigged." So
everyone knows carnival games are rigged. They want you to give them money and then you don't actually win anything. Honestly, I'm shocked she won the little pinky alien.
For the record, at the Real Funland, you can win this game, the ring toss game, but it is very hard. So
is this from personal experience, Dylan?
I don't think I've won it. I have seen people win the ring game, though.
You can win. If the amount of stuffed animals I had growing up was any indication, you can win at boardwalk games.
Also, like the typical ring game has like a red bottles in the middle that you get like the grand prize. So I thought that's where they're going. Like if you landed it on like the special red bottle, then you would get the big one. Not like, but they went like you have to land 10 of them. So I thought that was interesting. Definitely the one in Funland has like the special colored bottle ones. Anyway, people digging these real world Funland comparisons. I'm sure those are people's highlights of the podcast. Yeah, leave the comments.
Dylan just has to represent.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be there again soon, so we'll further investigate. But yeah, Peridot hugging the alien. We saw this in like a preview. It's like the adorable, the alien plush, the most adorable thing. Amethyst calls her like Paypod. What does she call her at the end?
Paypod.
That's my best guess. Why Paypod?
PayPal.
I have no idea.
Well, I think that was like a nickname for Peridot, right?
I guess.
I don't know. Anyway,
do you think that Peridot is gonna make out with that alien?
What?
I don't think so.
What?
No.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like that's the thing that people do.
That's a thing on Tumblr, though. Like people, yeah. Anyway, but no.
No, people just like making out with their life-size stuffed animals, or like to practice, I guess, when they're younger.
It's like an 11-year-old thing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
One of my friends did it growing up.
I guess Peridot is the equivalent of an 11-year-old, so maybe that would be age appropriate.
I can see Peridot, like, I could see, like, her carrying it around, like, in another episode, like, she just has him, like, in her arm, like...
Oh, yeah, we better see this plush now in multiple episodes. That's like, gotta be a thing.
Or, like, I could see her dressing him up, and, like, he's just, like, around, like, he's just, like, in the background somewhere dressed up.
Good, yeah.
Do you think Peridot's gonna join a forum?
Yeah, well, is she gonna join Tumblr? She should join a forum, though. That would be much more healthy for her instead of joining the toxic Tumblr. So
I don't know.
Hashtag social commentary by Dylan. But yeah.
Okay.
Hashtag nostalgia for the early internet days when we had internet forums and not Tumblrs.
Okay, early to you.
I mean, no. Also just early in general. We're talking mid-2000s. That's early internet. But anyway.
Early internet.
You could argue late 90s, early to that. And we don't need to get in the history internet. So,
I will get into it.
History internet.
Okay, that's our
next
podcast.
You are getting your history wrong, and I need to correct you.
That's our next podcast. But at this point, mid-2000s is early internet, I think. Leave your opinions on that. That being said, our listener base is very young, so they'll probably agree, whereas old people would disagree. Yeah, old people like 30-year-olds.
Because y'all are so old.
Yeah. But overall, Too Short to Ride. Very good, great stuff. Sam, better or worse than yesterday's?
I don't want to say worse, but
it's so different, right? You know,
it's different, but I liked yesterday's better because.
Did you like yesterday's better, Delaney?
I mean, I don't want to say better or worse. Yesterday's made me cry. But
I think to Delaney that's liked more. Yes, so on the Delaney
I cried. Side. It hurt me, but granted, this one also had Peridot. Like that is a contender. Yeah. Like it has Peridot in it, and Peridot is a gift. So,
yeah. Mr. Greg's slightly better, but they're both very good. Full ratings potentially on a blog post at the end of the week, so we can get that.
Okay.
Tomorrow we'll be back covering the new Lars. Who I got for that one? I got Delaney Michelle for the new Lars.
I'm so excited to see Lars again. Oh, Lars.
Delaney, I can tell you that tomorrow's episode will feature heavy amounts of Lars and Sadie shipping. Are you hyped for that? Are you hype?
Yes. Yes, I'm hype. Oh my god.
Heavy amounts of Lars Sadie. I don't know what their shipping is, but
please.
Yeah, they're gonna Netflix and chill.
We'll see if they do.
That's what
Sadie wants to do.
So that is what Sadie wants to do.
We'll see if that happens. No, literally.
I doubt it.
Sadie's thirst knows no bounds.
Need to spoil the whole episode, but yeah, okay, that's tomorrow.
For the record, I have no knowledge of what.
Yeah, Delaney doesn't know any of this. And then
I don't know
Drift
anything.
On Friday. Get ready for the Stephanie. It's happening on Friday. We'll be covering that. And those are upcoming on the Overly Animated podcast. And then look for a Miraculous Ladybug one on Sunday. Back to Star and more Steven Universe again. Do it all again next week because the episodes are never ending. Thank you, overlyanimated.com. Thank you to our patrons. Thank you very much. Patreon.com/overlyanimated if you want to support us financially. You can also follow us everywhere, and you can leave iTunes reviews. Those would be very helpful to us. Thank you to our patrons: Mitch, Cordell, Beatrice, Nate, Andy, Jamie, Rachel, John, Ryan, Catherine, Taylor, Davon, and Jade, AK, Fever, Mitch, Cornelius, Beach Exchange, Nathan Fillion, Buzz Lightyear, Mailman, Rachel Rose, Johnny Bravo, Brian, Cookcat, Needle, To be determined Jewel. I think we're going with Unjade, Delaney says. Yeah, Delaney, we need to figure out the Davon nickname.
I already gave you my suggestion.
Yeah, I didn't like it though, so
didn't I say to like pre-record the names?
Okay, I didn't do it between yesterday and today, so.
Oh my god, you need to.
Okay, you act like Dylan has been doing this for like literally a year and a half. Like it's fine. It's not gonna change.
It's not fine. So. It's not fine. I get annoyed that he said it so fast.
I can tell you're annoyed. Okay, thank you guys for listening. We will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.